All right, so I'm under the car. I got it jacked up about as high as I can get it. And I got some plastic pieces that I have to remove. And that'll expose what I need to get out of the way for the tank. But it is a little bit too tight under here to really record, but it looked like I got some 10 mil bolts on both sides. And then once I get those removed, I could probably have a better look at what I need to remove to get the tank removed. So, all right, guys. So here's a little something that I kind of threw together. This little bracket that I had, or sheet metal anyway, that I had from mounting the lip on the other Spyder. And basically, I'm just gonna drill a couple of holes and just put this in here. And to kind of make sure that it fits, I can just kind of sit it here. It won't really, yeah, it wedges in place. Yeah, so to make sure it fits, I can just throw it right there and that'll work. So all I gotta do is drill, get it mounted on the other car, and that's the way my fuel lines are gonna be routed. All right, so quick little work here. I just drilled a couple holes and just put a couple bolts that I had, sheet metal bolts, I guess, screws, whatever. And that's what it looks like.
It's really on there. I kind of think I got it loose. And to feel so much resistance. Oh, damn.
Fuel tank is out. I have to pop this stuff off and then change the pump.
Good. Easy. No. Alright, pop this out. Yeah.
Actually, just had the bright idea of trying painter's tape to seal this up. And it seems like it's gonna hold.
So this is going to be the quick fix here to keep from getting drunk in the garage off the fumes, and to keep crap from getting in what I hope is a pretty decent tank of gas. I guess I'll just go ahead and cover this little hole here too, and we are good to go there.
All right, so what we have here is the fuel pump, and we got a little bit of stuff for the fuel system. So these are the injectors. All right, so I can set that aside, and this should be the pump. All right, so I have a deatschwerks 300 liter per hour fuel pump. So that'll get adapted into here, and then I have a little harness and some stuff, and this should help me, you know, get everything to fit nice and snug. So this will be going in here, and then I need to make a return on the top. So let's figure out how we're going to get this all to fit. All right, so pop this apart. I'm gonna get this harness off, and then what else we got here? We're gonna pop this harness out. Pop that out. Okay, so they're separated. So I can clean this up and figure out exactly what I'm going to do to replace this. And I don't think I ordered the part for it. Oh, there's a little bit of gas. Yep, a lot of gas. Okay, let's sit that down. So I got to figure out a way to either modify this to plug it or to replace it. So I'll look at the part that I need to like block this off, and we'll see. There it is. Just kind of push it out, and we're going to pop this on here. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna pop this on here like so, and then I'll just kind of use this to push down on it a little bit more so it's really on there. I think that's pretty good. Come on, baby. Not quite. We push this back through here. Come on, 2 wires. Come on, both of you, right there. And all right, let's see if this all fits nice and snug together. Not cool. Oh, it does. All right. So with the little rubber in here, it fits a little more snug. And then we have this little box here. This is going to be the fuel stuff. So let me cut this open. Oh, sweet. So you know what? How can I not, right? Where is it? All right, Grape Jolly Rancher. How can I not? Halloween just passed. And of course, Jolly Ranchers taste good. So hopefully I can talk with this in my mouth. Receipt. Oh, another Jolly Rancher. And then little box here. What did I order? Oh, this is the plug. This is the plug. Oh, no, this is not what I thought it was. So, did I order the plug or? Oh, it's right here. Aluminum plug. So, yeah, get this. I'll take an O-ring from the old fuel system. Just an aluminum cap would go in here. And that blocks off the fuel filter or something like that, or pressure regulator, stock fuel pressure regulator, whatever. I still have to connect these to these, but before I can do that, just set this aside. The pump is already in here. Jolly Rancher's got me salivating. Okay, so we have this little fitting right here, and this is going to attach to the in a place of, I think it's going to go in the place of this right here to make a bigger return. So, oh, actually it just fits over that and you just screw something on. So interesting. We have a little Vibrant Performance nut, and we have the Union fitting, I guess it's called. So let me just go ahead and get these taken out. This will go down inside the top of this fitting right here. So I'll just drill a hole and put that through. And I guess it'll probably come out over here like so. And then this will go under the bottom. And I guess it'll, yeah, hold everything together nice and snug. Before I drill the hole, I'm gonna take this inside and get it all cleaned up. And so you can kind of push it in there, yep. Alright, so here is the fuel pump assembly. It is installed, it's bolted down, but I gotta get a little creative because I have to figure out a way to get hold this nut steady right here on the bottom. Zoom in a little bit more, yeah. But I might glue it, but I need to find a way to hold that nut steady and then get this nice and snug, and we'll be good to go. I can finish getting this lifted up into place, bolted in place, and then move on. All right, so I got this all back in, and I guess I kind of ripped this out right here, but I'll plug this back in. And what I think I'm gonna have to do, I think I've seen it somewhere else before, is trim the I'm gonna have to trim this right around here to make a cutout for that hose. But as you can see, it's all in there. The fuel tank is bolted back in place, and all I have to do now is, let me turn this on here. All I have to do now is figure out exactly how I'm gonna route these two fuel hoses right here. So fuel feed and fuel return. And as you can see, they're coming up over here and they're going across through this clamp. And then one is going to, oh man, that light, why did you turn around, you bastard? One is going to the fuel pressure regulator, and the other one is just kind of tucked away up there. And I think what I'm gonna do is try to get it as flat against the firewall as possible, and maybe clamped onto these lines back here, just to make sure that nothing is gonna come in contact with it, and then route it up, like loop it around here, kind of like it is. And then so I just got to make a little bit more slack in it to get it to go back there. And I hope I have enough fuel line for the fuel return to do that, but whatever, we'll figure it out. And we'll be good to go. I am excited to have the fuel pump put back in. I was just saying, I was talking to somebody, and I was just saying, this car looked the same almost 2 months ago. Only difference is, this time looking at it, it looks pretty much the same. Oh, my tubes up here. Only difference being the ECU and all that stuff is removed, the harness is removed. The fuel tank has been, you know, the fuel pump is modified, so, or swapped out. The fuel return is added. The shifter bushings have been updated. A new, okay, I think one cable is a shifter cable and the other one is like a gate cable, whatever it is. Anyway, so steering wheel has been ripped out, new one was put in its place, and that way I have enough space down there for my legs. And I think I did say the shifter bushings already, so we are good to go. So once this car is put back together, it's going to look completely stock with the exception of the small steering wheel. And at first I'm going to have these, you know, little stock wheels and tires on it, I think, but it's gonna have, you know, a little bit of a monster of a motor. And so man, precision 6062, I'm excited about this one.